Hello, welcome back to Pet Creative here on YouTube. My name is Emily if you're new here. Today is technically day 5, even though it's supposed to be day 6 of me trying to post every weekday for a month. If you hear things in the background, that's Mike. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of trouble recording this. The weekend was a bit of a roller coaster, and I had recorded something for Friday, and I was planning on kind of doing a little vlog style throughout the weekend, but everything that I had said that we had planned kind of got flipped around and changed, so it wouldn't have made any sense anyways. So I did take some pictures throughout the weekend, so I'm just going to talk through what we did and insert them here, and then tomorrow I will start up again with posting hopefully weekly or daily weekday vlogs slash videos. So let's just jump into it. So Friday I went and got my tires changed. Super interesting. I know I won't get into it. But then that night I went home and spent the night with my parents because the next morning my dad was going to do some work on the car and I just wanted to be there. I also have found that since my iron infusions, I've had really horrible allergies. I had an allergic reaction to my first iron infusion, and ever since then I've just been super sensitive to any kind of dust, and our apartment here is super dusty, so I found that anytime I leave the apartment or go stay with my parents, my allergies go away. So it was really nice to kind of like have a night of no sneezing and get some sleep. So that's what I did on Friday. And then Saturday my dad and boyfriend worked on the car, like I said, and then one of his friends was going to come visit us and plans got changed, so we went out to dinner at one of our favorite places, Nick's on Broadway. If you're in Providence, we highly recommend it. It's so good. It's not nearly as expensive as probably it should be because it's that good. So I hope they don't increase the prices, but holy cow, it's so amazing. We had some kind of like corned beef appetizer, and as weird as it sounds, it was amazing. And then I had mushroom mac and cheese, and it had kale in it and obviously mushrooms, so it tasted extremely healthy but also really good. We also got this dark chocolate custard that was absolutely amazing. And then on Sunday we went to my sister's AllState concert. She played the timpani in the senior AllState band, or orchestra actually, here in Rhode Island. So we went and watched that at the Vets, and I unfortunately didn't take any videos because they said not to, but she was amazing and it was just a really great performance. And honestly I wouldn't expect like kids in high school to be that good, but it was like being at a full-blown concert. It was so amazing. And we went out to eat after, and everyone just ate through all their burger. There's no time for photos there because we went to Chomp, which is another place that I highly recommend if you come to Providence to go to. They have the best burgers and it's so good there. And then afterwards we went and got ice cream at Like No Other, which is an all vegan ice cream place, and it's across the street from Chomp, and it's also amazing. There's no words for any of this other than just go if you're in the area. But that being said, my burger had corn in it, which is one of the things that I avoid, and then obviously I had quite a bit of sugar the last 2 days, so that's why I'm super low energy right now, and probably did not help with the allergies. It probably contributed, and yeah, so I'm very thankful that my infusion is tomorrow, and I'm just trying to take a slow week this week, and then this weekend I'm going to go visit my best friend in Maine, and yeah, I'm super excited for that. I also booked tickets to visit my best friend in Berlin, who I have never visited, even though we've known each other since I was 11. Actually, a lot of my family, like 3/4 of my family on my mom and dad's side, came from Germany. I am 3rd generation American, I believe. So I'm very excited to go and visit and see Germany for the very first time. I'm so nervous. If you know my Crohn story, you'll know that it started with food poisoning on a plane, and that is the last plane that I was on. I just was dumb. It was not anyone's fault, but I brought In-N-Out on the plane, and it had been sitting in my bag for probably a little bit too long, and I ate it, and it just kind of set everything off. But you can go and watch the full Crohn story in that first video that I ever filmed. But essentially, I'm super nervous, but I'm also really excited to go, because traveling and being on planes and visiting places and new cultures is such a big part of who I am, and I've just been missing that for the last few years. So very excited for that, and that was the highlights of my weekend. And like I said, I will be back tomorrow and I will film my infusion, what I do for my infusion, and I think after that and on Wednesday I'm just kind of laying low, as I'm usually pretty tired and just want to sleep after my infusion. So I just planned out time to pack for visiting my best friend, and I'm excited to be able to show you what I pack for a short weekend trip and kind of how I plan food and stuff for that. And then also later on in the month I can do a video if you're interested on how I pack for long trips, and it'll be my first time in a while packing for a long trip, so that will be also a new experience for me, especially with Crohn's. But yeah, I have some tips and tricks on that I'm excited to share, so stay tuned, and thank you for joining me here today.